Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out with a very different video. I am just going to announce that XCTech channel is not only going to support Apple TVs, we're also going to support this little device called Raspberry Pi. This little Raspberry Pi computer is the smallest computer you could find in the world. It's been created in England and it is the cheapest computer you could find. It runs XBMC natively. There is a nice looking software available on the internet. I will walk you guys through on another video how you can install XBMC on this, but just want to go next. This device is very small. It is not only going to be compatible with our flat screens, which is an HDMI connector, it's also going to be connected to your old monitors if you have it still lying around. It has the RCA and the little audio output that you can put on this. And also this computer, the way that you see it is this is the way it comes. There is little boxes you could purchase online, but I am going to show you guys how you can put it on that little Legos pieces. So I am going to create another monster cover for it in order to go next. There's my iPhone 4. I'm just going to place it on top. You can see that it is not that big, and that's the little part that you can see on the top. Let me just line it up properly, and you can see that from the bottom to the top it is not going to be even reaching the speaker portion. It's still going to be smaller, but again it's the same size as the iPhone 4 on the length itself, side to side, but again when you go on the top it's a little bit shorter. So I'm going to put my phone aside and I'm going back into our Raspberry Pi, and on the Raspberry Pi you can see that it has the RCA connector, which is the video, and then it has the audio connector. And you can see that it has two USB 2 ports, has a LAN or RJ45 connector, which is the 100 megabyte, and there's the HDMI connector, and that is the power cord. That's the power. That is the same connector that you use for the Apple TV 2 in order to jailbreak. So that's a micro USB, and that's all you can connect to. At the bottom of it, and that's the RCA cable, and also there's the audio jack. It's the 11 millimeter that you can connect into this. I could be wrong on that part, but it is just exact same audio jack that you connect for your headset. You can connect there. And also on the other side you can see that there is the HDMI cable that you can connect, and you can get 1080p full output into your TV. Or if you have the old TVs still lying around in your house or in your cottage, go ahead and you still use it, so you can take this with you and play your videos. You just need is one of the thumb drives in order to put your videos output. And I'm just gonna go over that what you need for the connector. So there's the micro USB. Make sure that is a 5-pin, no longer than a meter, in order to just power it up. So you need about 12 volts in order to just power it up. 9 to 12. 9 works fine too, but 12 is just to make sure. I purchased this from the Element 14 website, which is shipping to all over the world, and I live in Canada, so I was able to just get one of on hand. I've been waiting for this since January of 2012, since it's been launched, but I got my hands to it now in November. But there's the SD card reader. In order for the main drive to be running, you need a SD card reader. It reads up to 16 gigabyte. You can get up to 32. I haven't tested it yet, but the one I'm using right now is my old phone mini SD card that I am running. This is only 2 gig. You need about 4 gig in order to run, but I'm just going to test it with 2 gig today just for the video purposes. So there you go. I can use that too. If you have 8 gig too, you can just put it in. Make sure that you have the adapter and hook it up, and you just push it in and it just goes in. That's it. Once that part is done, it doesn't need any extra RAM or extra juice for the video card itself. It has the GPU and the CPU already built in, so it's really good. So there's my HDMI cable. I'm just going to connect it. So once you connect it, you can see it right now. Go to the side, grab your LAN port. So I'm just going to connect. Now remember that my router is a gigabit, but I'm using the 10100 right now to run this. Or if you have the wireless thumb drive, you can hook that up too, and it will run. Make sure that you have the proper drivers for it later on. But on XBMC for the Raspberry Pi, everything, most of the things are compatible. So you're just going to hook that up, and you're just going to either use the wireless keyboard and mouse, or you can use the wired one. Doesn't matter. This device is very cool. It works. Take it apart, and this is my card reader. I bought it from Walmart. It cost me about $5. You can get it from even a dollar store these days, so it doesn't cost that much. It does read the SD card or the mini SD card too. So if you could find one of those, or if your computer have the card reader, you can just bypass this. And why you need that is just so you can install the software, everything on your computer first, and then hook it up to this Raspberry Pi in order to run it. So today I came out to show you guys what Raspberry Pi is, and I hope you guys like my video. If you do like it, click the like button, subscribe button on the top, comment on the bottom. Always remember to visit our own website, which is axitex.info. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and thank you.